Well, with that, I mean, how do you think we bridge the gap? And I ask you that because I'm curious from your direction, how that looks. I do know from this side, there is definitely trainers, there's definitely gyms, definitely training groups that push back on the dietitians for sure. It
Mhm.
absolutely exists, and I know that if I can see that, that you can absolutely see it too. Both directions, probably. But I mean, how do we
Sure.
bridge that gap? How do we work? How do we work more together? How does personal training and diet come together to be more holistic, to actually help people, right? Because we need movement and we need, like, we can't escape nutrition. You're going to have to eat and drink water, right? And we're going to have to move unless we want to be morbidly obese, right? So
Mhm.
how do we work together better?
I think it's just important to, make those referrals, make those connections and just continue to communicate, right? Because if, let's just say, you refer me a client and I'm working with them and you're adjusting their workout plan, but I don't know about it, so I'm not adjusting their diet, then, we're not working together. So I think communication is the biggest thing, and, kind of working and just, trusting your specialty while you trust mine, kind of just, respecting each other's area of expertise.
Yeah, I totally get that. I know that psychiatry and psychology, they butt heads too, and they're both
Yeah, I'm
working on the
sure.
brain. So
Mhm.
that's even a closer match there. But what about things like performance or precision nutrition, like the level one there? Like, it's not necessarily meal planning, right? It's not necessarily diet coaching, right? Are you familiar with precision nutrition?
A little bit, yeah, I am.
So like they have one, CrossFit has one. You can look at I mean ISSA, NASM, CSCS, I don't believe has one, but like all of these programs have a nutrition program. Can you give me your general thoughts about that? You don't have to single anyone out. I'm just curious because they all have certifications that maybe in part give a trainer the misguided confidence that they're ready to roll in nutrition, maybe at the same level that you would service somebody, even though that's kind of ridiculous. But you get a certification, you're like, okay, I'm good, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so, just think of it this way, right? So that's like however many hours, maybe it's like, let's just say, I don't know, maybe it's like what, 5, 10 hour course that they do or something.
I would say it's max 20 to 40. Like that's what
Right.
CPT is too. It's nothing
Right.
crazy.
So, as a dietitian, you have to do your entire undergrad, you have to major in dietetics. Then you do a 1,200 minimum hour of internship, which is,
Oh my.
um, and then on top of that, doing, grad school courses as well. Then you sit for an RD exam, and then you do all this continuing education. So it's just, there's a lot that goes into it, a lot of education and a lot of real life experience. So I think that that's something that you just has to take into consideration.
So for somebody that's looking to better their health, you would recommend that they kind of go to the subject matter experts for the different pockets, the different pillars that you have there in health and wellness.
Yeah, I do. I think so.
Okay.